conditions for recess, but I think the drizzle is going to let up a little bit, especially as we head through the afternoon and evening hours here. We got lake effect clouds. We're locked in 67 downtown, 66 at Cleveland Hopkins. Northeast wind, which is keeping the lake clouds around. There's nothing really organized, but that's why we're just getting all that low cloud cover and drizzle. So morning drizzle, especially to linger through the early afternoon. Temperatures a little bit cooler, close to 80, and then looking ahead, more sunshine back tomorrow. Eventually, big changes coming. The weekend looks beautiful, nice and warm. Then a big cold front's going to come through that I like to call the pumpkin spice front. Usually, it's the first one of the year that gives us that taste of fall, and that's what we're going to be looking at as we come into early next week. First alert Doppler radar and clouds right now. Now the satellite has a tough time picking up on that low cloud cover. That's why it looks kind of pixelated and funky out there, but we're locked in the clouds. Zooming out here a little bit too, I just want to show you there's nothing much behind it. We've got that northeast wind that's keeping this line of moisture and clouds around. Now with that, the winds out of the northeast being over 10 miles an hour, there's a small craft advisory through tonight. Not good for boaters, not good for swimming. Dangerous rip currents again are expected on the lake. Waterspout potential too. I even had a text from my dad earlier that said, these look like waterspout clouds. I'm like, you're right. There are waterspout clouds over the lake right now. So we could see some of those waves again, going to be over 6 footers. Just not a great day to be on the boat, swimming, boating, anything. Not ideal conditions out there. Temps right now are just shy of 70, some mid 60s still on the board. Hour by hour as we head through the afternoon. Again, it's going to be a little cooler, but still humid, still muggy out there. You could notice with the drizzle, right? We're in the low 70s pretty much in the Cleveland area through the afternoon hours. I mentioned, though, it is turning fall-like. We'll track how chilly it's going to get heading into next week coming up here in a few minutes. I've been watching these 3 or 4 folks right here who are surfing right now at Edgewater Beach. A couple of them I've seen get on the board. The other 2 have just been bobbing in the waves, and it does make me nervous. You know, even for experienced swimmers, rip currents it can be extremely dangerous. We have a high risk of those, especially through the afternoon and evening tonight. And again, not going to be safe for boaters out there as well. You can even see a little bit of the drizzle and mist and cloud cover. Just not a great day to be outside, especially the first half of the day. We've got the morning drizzle and mist around. It'll linger through the afternoon. Tomorrow we'll have more sunshine. Temps will be back closer to 80. Heading into the weekend, we're bringing back humidity and temps in the 80s. Some cloud cover will be around too. We'll have some peaks of sun, but more clouds than sun. But temperature wise and in terms of rain chances will be mainly dry during the weekend. Bringing up the humidity, we'll get a break from this when our next system comes through on Sunday, mainly in the evening hours. It'll drop the humidity and drop the temperatures. But until then, it's still muggy and sticky outside. It'll be a little bit better tomorrow, but it's still going to be fairly humid heading into the weekend. Again, radar not really showing all the cloud cover because it's at low level clouds. Radar will also not pick up the radar beam. You know, these low clouds are just below it, so it won't pick up on that. I almost said drist and mizzle. You know what I meant. Drizzle and mist. So close. All right. So as we head through the afternoon, again, a little bit of lake effect drizzle mainly going to be around. And then through the afternoon and evening, we're in the 70s. Overnight temperatures, they will stay on the warmer side. We'll have some 50s out there on the board to start, but overall we're warming up quick. We're back near 70 by this time tomorrow. And then in the afternoon hours, we get closer to that 80-degree mark. We'll be dry with some sunshine. So beautiful start to the weekend. By 5 o'clock tomorrow, we've got some mid 70s and near 80s. Here's what's to come, though. By Sunday, our next system moves in, and this is that cooler air and drier air that's going to be coming in from the north. When I say drier air, I mean it won't be humid out there, so it'll be a little taste of fall. Before then, though, we've got near 80-degree temperatures, dry conditions Saturday and Sunday. Front comes through, brings scattered showers, and then drops the temperatures into the upper 60s, low 70s, and then look at the overnight temps. Low 50s. We could even have some 40s on the board heading into the middle part of next week, Aria.